United States and posters of professional soccer teams from around the world, and leaned against a desk in the front row. I promise where we're going is miles away from any sort of grading. In fact, there's a good chance it's even illegal there. Landon clasped his hands together on the stack of papers and focused his friendly, deep blue gaze on her. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Their friendship had started the day they both walked into new teacher training at Pineview High School 4 years ago. As usual, Helena had gotten there a few minutes late. In order to draw as little attention to herself as possible, she'd snagged a seat in the back. Landon had walked in a couple minutes later and claimed the spot next to her. Even if he hadn't been sitting right next to her, it would have been impossible not to notice him. He was all relaxed confidence and charming grin, with the toned body of an athlete and the sun-bronzed skin of someone who'd spent their summer outside. If there was any doubt that he was part of the coaching staff, the school-colored polo shirt with Pineview Soccer embroidered on the front cleared it up. She'd started to wonder if she needed to give the HR handbook a read after all, to find out if there was a faculty dating policy. Then, Landon had made a snarky comment during the first sentence of the principal's opening remarks, at which she'd laughed louder than was appropriate. And Helena was convinced he was going to be in her life for a long, long time. Only, things didn't turn out quite as expected. After their third date, they'd both realized that while they loved being together, there was no spark. So, in an effort to save what they had, they transitioned their relationship from romantic to platonic. In Helena's opinion, it was the best decision she'd ever made. We'll be staying on a tropical island off the coast of Florida that is so remote, you have to take a ferry to get there. The sounds of the waves and the rustle of the palm trees on your own private beach will whisk you into complete and total relaxation. She swept her arm in front of her in a dramatic arc, then paused, staring wistfully into the distance, as if gazing at the beautiful scene awaiting them. At least she hoped she was staring wistfully. It wasn't exactly a look she'd ever tried to force before. But if selling this trip to Landon meant she had to tap into her inner actress, so be it. Landon gave a nod of approval. I'm packing my bags. Great. She dropped her arm and took a sip of coffee. Just make sure to pack something to wear to my mom's wedding. The dress is semi-formal with shoes comfortable enough for dancing. Your mom's wedding? He set his pen down and leaned back in his chair, studying her. I didn't think they'd set a date yet. The tone behind his question was one of genuine concern, compassion even, which Helena appreciated. After all, the whole situation was complicated. This news is hot off the press. The decision was made over the weekend to have the wedding at the Perfects Family Beach House, which, so they tell me, has been in the family for generations. The Perfects was the nickname Helena had given to her mom's fiancé's family after their first meeting had left her with a healthy dose of self-consciousness. Everything they did was simply perfect, especially the eldest daughter, whom Helena had not so affectionately dubbed Polly Perfect, the most perfect of the perfects. In her opinion, the name was so spot on, she'd stopped calling any of them by their real names. From what I hear, Helena continued, the place is amazing. There are stunning beaches and crystal-clear ocean waters and lots of fun family togetherness. She tried to keep her voice bright and festive, just the way she'd practiced, but she couldn't help the hint of strain that snuck in. It was a good thing she didn't have career aspirations in acting. Landon sat there for a second, as if he were considering it, then picked up a pen and pulled the stack of papers toward him. Yeah, I'm out. Helena couldn't help the pang of disappointment. Why? Did you hear the part about the stunning island and the amazing house with the stellar views? At least, that was the way her mom had described it yesterday, when she'd called to tell her about the wedding.